Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss about what is mean by fright and what is the advantage or disadvantage of fright. In this video, we will discuss about fright and how can we defeat this fright. We will also discuss about these points. So first of all, we start from what is defined. What is fright? Fright means fear. Fright can be different for different persons because there is many situations because in a human life there is different kinds of situations. So fear can be different for different persons for different persons like example students and some peoples who are able to who is unable to do a particular things and a particular work, then they'll skip the work and that particular things, and after that he feel boring in this subject and particular work, then its subject and work can be become a fear for for that particular person and students who is not interested in this work. So fear can be different for different persons, like examples of fear can be also different for other persons, like examples, and there are many students and many people fear to fear against animals like snake, crocodile, lizard, etc. There is also different kinds of fear in the inside of the body of a particular person. We know that everybody has a fear. Everybody has a fear, and this fear is very different, very different with different kinds of people, because there is different kinds of circumstance around us. So we have also different kinds of fear, and fear can be also in a student life, students those students who is fear to ask questions in the class, and also afford to ask and convey their message with any other, and they do not so that they do not try to speak in front of other person and teacher with the teacher. So it is a very, and it is a huge effect of a fear, which is very dangerous for student life. So in this session, sir, we discussed that fear can be different for different persons and different persons, but at a teenage age it is the same for every students every students. Like example, everybody do not have a confidence to speak some things in front of a camera and convey their message with other persons. So it is big fear for all the students. And now we will discuss about what is the importance or disadvantage of this fear. So there is only some advantage of the fear. So first of all, we will discuss about what is disadvantage of fear. If we will see that disadvantage, like example students there is many students in the schools who do not who is who fear to speak some things and ask questions to with the teacher. So it is huge problem for those particular students who is doing this mistake in his life. So it is big, and it is a huge problem for that particular person and students. So we need to remove it, and we need to defeat this problem from our body. And now we will see some advantage of this fear. There is only some advantage, few advantage of this fear. Like example, we fear with with animals like crocodile, snakes, who has um, toxic substance which is harmful for us. So I think it is good to fear against whose animals who has a toxic substance. And and fear is also good for at the place where we think this is a big vehicles, and if so we need to stand from from this vehicles. So I think it is also this advantage of this fear. So few there is also few advantage of this fear. But overall we can see that fear is very fear mostly fear is harmful for us, because we all because we all fear with like this circumstance, in front of in front of vehicles, and with the those animals who has toxic. But apart from this topic, if we will see that everybody have a fear and afford which is very common in all the all peoples, which is very harmful for us and for our future. So we need to we need to relax, and we do not fear against any things, and we always try to give our best, and we always say some things and say everything in front of any other. It is a message about this point. About this point, it was some information about what is fear and what is the disadvantage or advantage of fear, and how can we feed the fear. uh, how can we feed the fear? If we want to feed the fear, then we can start our when we can so it for this we need to identify our interest, and we just need to ask and say some things and say more things, and for peoples around and with friends. If we will do this, then we can also defeat fear from inside the body, and we can also think freely. It was some information about this topic. Thank you.